Hi, Matthew's Superstars. It's Mrs. R back at Matthew's library. And this week, I'm going to read a bit of a spookier book because it's finally October and I'm into reading all the spooky books for Halloween. But don't worry, they're not scary books at all, I promise you. Remember when we read Darkness Slipped In? They're more like that. Today's book is one that's so popular all over elementary schools everywhere. It's called Creepy Carrots, and it's written by Aaron Reynolds and illustrated by Peter Brown. That means he drew the pictures. Jasper Rabbit had a passion for carrots, and the carrots that grew in Krakenhopper Field were the best, fat, crisp, and free for the taking. What's that word passion mean? It means love, something you love with all your heart. So Jasper Rabbit loved carrots. He pulled some for a morning snack on the way to school. He yanked out a few on his way to Little League practice. He ripped them from the ground on his way home at night. Jasper could not get enough of carrots. Here he is on his way to school, Little League, home at night. Until they started following him. Wait a minute, Mrs. R. The carrots are following Jasper the Rabbit? Uh-huh. He first noticed something strange after the big game against the East Valley Hares. Jasper was about to help himself to a victory snack when he heard it. The soft, sinister tunk, tunk, tunk of carrots creeping. That word sinister, it's another word for evil. He turned, but there was nothing there. Just my imagination, he thought, but he hopped a little faster. That night, as he was brushing his teeth, they were there. Jasper whipped around, but nothing. He laughed at himself, picking his toothbrush off the floor, and went to bed quickly. Do you guys see the toothbrush? The next morning, he approached Krakenhopper Field slowly. He reached for 2 wild carrots. Nothing happened. He bit into one. Nothing happened. Phew, creepy carrots. It was ridiculous. But when he arrived home that evening, "Mom, Mom!" Jasper screamed, "Creepy carrots in the shed!" His mom opened the door slowly. There weren't any carrots, not even the regular kind. "There are no such things as creepy carrots," Mom said, shaking her head. Later that night, as Jasper lay in bed, he heard it breathing. Terrible, carroty breathing. And there, on his wall, "Creepy carrots!" He shouted, "Dad, Dad!" His dad thumped into his bedroom and threw on the light. They searched under the bed. No creepy carrots. They looked through the closet. No creepy carrots. They opened the dresser drawers. No creepy carrots. "Just a bad dream, son," his dad said, shaking his head. "Now go to sleep." That wasn't going to happen. By the end of the week, Jasper was seeing creepy carrots creeping everywhere. Do you guys see the graveyard headstones? They're like Halloween decorations. Jasper knew his parents were wrong. Creepy carrots were real, and they were coming for him. But they couldn't get to him if they couldn't get out. Jasper hatched a plan. First thing on Saturday, he grabbed supplies and headed to Krakenhopper Field. Oh my gosh, we see him putting caution tape around Krakenhopper Field. And then we see him with the bulldozer, you guys, and with water hoses. And it looks like he's building a large wall. And the sun finally set across Krakenhopper Field. Jasper Rabbit smiled. On his way home, there was no tunk, tunk, tunk. There were no carrot-shaped shadows. His plan had worked. No creepy carrots would ever get out of that carrot patch again. Look at that ginormous wall. Isn't it just huge? It's gigantic. And as the sun finally set, the carrots of Krakenhopper Field. Do you guys see the carrots peeking through the opening of the wall? They're called slats in a wooden wall. The carrots cheered. Their creepy plan had worked. They were sure of it. Jasper Rabbit would never get into that carrot patch ever again. Look at how happy they are. Jasper stopped eating them. So what did you think about this book? Were you expecting the part where the carrots were happy? Did you think they actually followed him? Well, they did, right? Was it too creepy? Was it too spooky? Or was it just right for right before Halloween? I think it was just right. Matthew Superstars, have a great, safe week, and I'll see you next week with another Read Aloud.